So let's talk a little bit more about the diet. If you struggle dieting, this may not be the way to go. But if you've been doing other kinds of dieting on a regular basis and you just don't really feel like you're getting to where you want to be, consider your body is going to burn its own fat as fuel rather than be fed food. Now the way that works is you select a time frame of which you will eat during. The most common ones are to do 12 hours timed eating. You can spread your meals any way you want throughout those 12 hours. The other 12 hours you don't eat. Of course, 8 hours of that you're going to be sleeping. You can also do 8 hours of eating and the rest not eating, again accommodating sleeping time during that not eating time. What I'm going to try, which is a little bit more aggressive, is to do 6 hours of eating and 18 hours of fasting, not eating. The point of that is going to be that my body is not going to have the fuel put in it, therefore it's going to have to burn its own body fat for fuel. It's probably not something that one would want to do long term, say more than 6 months, but for somebody that is struggling with dieting, this is a really great way to get your body to start eating up its own body fat. Now, the components of what you're going to eat during your eating time can vary. You can continue to eat exactly what you eat now and just not eat during that longer period. You're going to get a little bit of benefit from that. But of course, you want to head towards ultimate nutrition, where you are eating healthier foods, healthier choices, and going through that fasting period. So as we go along, we're going to talk more and more about this diet. I'm going to tell you how it's going for me and the foods that I'm eating, the time frame that I'm allowing myself to eat, and the time frame that I'm fasting, and specifically what I'm going to do during that fasting period. Now Paco and I are here at Breakheart Reservation. It's near where I grew up. It's one of the incredible reservations, conservation land that is set aside here in Massachusetts. I grew up here, used to come up here, used to go swimming right off these rocks right here, practically every week during the summer. Sometimes I would go to summer school. That's another story why that happened. But I would come up here early in the morning, about 6 a.m. Nobody was here. I'd go for a swim, sometimes skinny dipping, sometimes clothes. And then I'd get dressed and I'd head down to school. My school is only a couple miles from here. Or, if you really want to be aggressive, 6 hours of eating and then 8 minus 24 is how much? 16. And so what's, if you eat for 6 hours, that's 18 hours? Okay. And action. But I'm going to be doing, hopefully, fingers crossed, 6 hours of eating and then 18 hours of not eating. That doesn't add up. 6 hours of eating, 18 is 24. And action.